Stadium here in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the New York Giants.
To kick off for New York.
The veteran kicker, Graham Gano, puts it on the tee. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. To return is Nyheim Hines.
Nyheim Hines on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Herbert going to throw on this first play. He's got a man downfield. That's Johnston. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, L.A.
Los Angeles.
And, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Olsen on the tackle. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 37-yard line.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The NFL's active leader in sacks, Von Miller. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
For the Giants.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Crowd right. 380.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. Brought in by the tight end, Hayden Hurst with the catch. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It's a big one for the Chargers. A gain of 48.
No, Mike, I'm not saying he's going to be able to maintain this pace for the entire game, but here we are in the first quarter, and he already has over 100 yards. If he does keep pace, he's going to have a ridiculous stat line by the end of the fourth quarter, but something tells me we're going to see a lot more chunk plays throughout the game unless this defense can somehow find a way to slow them down.
Down inside the 10. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Let's go, let's go. Set.
Motion man is Johnston.
Set.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Forced out wide. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Hey, easy, easy, easy. We'll go orange, 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 orange. 380. Set.
Throwing again, Herbert. Ball up to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On play action, it is Dart. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. That one intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson.
He's going to have a lot better moments than this one, Mike. You just can't force that throw. Not at this level. It's going to cost you more times than not. And for this young rookie, hopefully this is one that he can learn from and not continue to repeat.
Is good. Makes the score Chargers 17, Giants nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico, put work in.
They'll start this on the ground with Scatterby. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
On the draw, here's Scatterby. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
And 14.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
3rd and long, and Dart is going to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Kappa. 21. Baylor Tiger. 59. Ready.
On 1st down, Herbert. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
21. Baylor Tiger.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Once again, he gets it to Harris. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain. On 1st down, they pick up 7 yards. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Delta to Hunt. Five nine.
Hey, we working off the wide receiver. We working.
Baylor Tiger. Green Hunt.
They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers' 5-yard line. That is a big play for LA. 37 yards. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. They'll run with Harris. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Najee Harris. Touchdown Chargers. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
The kick is good.
What a show this offense is putting on here. Greg, this has got to be a great feeling for this offense in the 1st quarter.
Yeah, and this is a great example, Mike, of when everything in your offense is clicking. The play design, the scheme, the philosophy, and then obviously the execution on the field. They've been sharp, explosive, and at this pace, I'm not sure what the defense could do to try to slow them down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the give, it's Scatterby. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today.
Hey, Smash. 70 Lion.
On 2nd down, Dart. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Giants 1st down. 1st and 10.
There's a handoff to Scatterby. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
He's brought down at the
We are
42-yard
through
line.
one.
Brings up
The
second
Chargers
down.
out to the early lead. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's caught, and it's Cam Scalaboo. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard
13
line.
yards on the play.
A pickup there of 13. First down, Giants.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now Dart. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
A gain of 20.
That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts.
On the double.
They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. They'll run. It's Scalaboo. A short game. Down to the 7. Here now, second down
It's
and
a
goal.
gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing. Dart. The pressure. Too much. And he goes down. Deion Henley gets in there for the sack. And now it's 3rd and goal.
Dragon 60. Go. Tap 60. Tap 6. Cowboy 80. Go.
They'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Did they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Naheem Hines on the return. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Set. Crowd right. Let's go. Lion. Hey, ram. Set.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Brian Burns getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Now it's Harris. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot.
White 80. White 80.
Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their 2nd.
Set. Hey, go lion. Cap. Go. Hey, Kappa.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. There's Hurst downfield. He's got it. And he's taken down up past the 35. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Hey, read our key, read our key.
Go.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. This throw taken in by Hurst. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Set. 59. 5-9. Go. Hey, easy.
McConkey in motion.
Set.
Herbert now on 1st down. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Hey, ram.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That's to the tight end, Hurst. And he will get into the end zone. Hayden Hurst, touchdown, L.A. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, Dart in trouble, and down he goes.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
19 Tiger.
The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Let's get a pick right here, boy. Let's get a pick. Panther 60. Out. Change. Say, hey. Hawk 70.
Throwing is Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And the Chargers are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Hey, go lion. Go, let's go. Set.
Herbert now on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Hey, set.
give, and here comes Harris. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Paulson Adebo is there to make the play. Here's 3rd and 7.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Hey, easy. 12. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Hey, Kappa. Set.
Now Herbert. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. That's fielded at about the 18. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Okay, ready? I got one. Nice switch. Set up. Set go.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
First down, Los Angeles.
Set. Delta. Hey, we got to boost it up. We got 21. Shit. Ready.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Abdul Carter working his way in to earn his 2nd sack of this first half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11. And the Giants first down.
They'll run with Scattaboo. And he'll get forward for about a yard.
Project X. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time.